morning from sunny Frankfurter Alee, Berlin. Yeah, so I'm in this area of Berlin, one of the areas that, to my knowledge, was in the Russian sector, in the Soviet sector during the Cold War, and it has been remained almost unchanged, even though it was in the times of, let's say, social housing projects and stuff like that. So yeah, follow me and watch exactly what happened during this period, and the witness will be the architecture. So yeah, let's go. So as you can see, Frankfurter Alee, let's say it's been getting modernized in the last couple of years, but most buildings are not from the 50s, 60s or 70s, but are far older, are about from, let's say, 1900, maximum 1920s. And I'm surprised that this area, this is a public toilet, this is a new construction, by the way. I'm surprised that this area hasn't been more changed by the, I don't know, by the Iron Curtain, by the mentality of producing a lot of social housing. But I guess it's because a lot of housing already existed in Germany. And I think this is what makes Germany and Berlin special. There's still a lot of housing available. Is this being distributed correctly? Probably not so much, but still more correct than other places in Europe and in the world. So perfect it is not, but it's more correct. So look at this. Everything, this is everything pre-World War II. It's pre-World War II 100%. Everything. And those in the back basically, those are, let's say, in the last 20 years built. These are new developments. But the rest has been recoated, repainted, recladded, whatever you want to call it, refurbished, for short. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Berlin probably has the largest supply of housing in Western Europe. Berlin is mostly like Central Europe, but yeah, in the Western world, I would say. And it goes like this for ages, in all directions. So you see, this combined with the bureaucracy needed for people to rent an apartment, which is the rent has to be 1/3 of your salary, which is you need to have a contract to show the landlord, which is basically you need this registration paper called Anmeldung. So if all these are met, yeah, you can rent. But all these difficulties make a lot of people that don't have these papers but have cash money, makes it difficult for them to rent. More difficult, at least. Not impossible, but yeah. Because in some cases, landlords actually don't respect these rules, but very few cases, and it's up to the tenant to ask for these rules to be enforced, and also the landlord is risking a lot by this. See, the area is very utilated. There's a lot of playgrounds for your children. There's a lot of mural art, really good mural art, not like tags and stuff. So really good mural art. There are sports grounds in the area. Really good sports grounds. For example, here this is a playground with the miniature football field for children. And that is a school, the one in the back. It's a school. And look, the architecture is not too bad. It's really quite good. And it's still like, the Germans had the idea, well, no, it's not an idea, but had the concept of building multi-story occupational houses instead of building singular or small modular housing complex, for example. This is a new build for sure. This is in the last 15 years. But yeah. The area, in my opinion, is one of the best equipped in Berlin. My honest opinion. Equipped, and even though it's not like gorgeous looking, like, I don't know, Manhattan or the Sydney Marina or whatever, it's functional. It's relatively cheap, relatively, compared to salary still. And it has a lot of supermarkets, has a lot of schools, and good schools and little crime. The area has a lot of present, but also a lot of future. It also has some really good murals. Really good murals. This one, for example, which is on the side surface of the garage. Of course, it has a shopping mall. Quite a big shopping mall, this one, in Frankfurter Alee. Shopping mall, and over there, that is the S-Bahn. Thank you, mate. Well, the public is helping me out apparently. Yes. So yeah, that's the S-Bahn over there, basically, like the gentleman helped me to point out. And this place is like the only place in the neighborhood where a lot of homeless people are, well, where a lot of trouble is, and yeah. But generally the neighborhood is pretty good. So yeah, from Frankfurter Alee, I tell you to subscribe to the channel. Also click the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I'm posting something new, because you might be interested, who knows. So you know the drill, so far so good. So what? Bye bye.